Hey traders, it's Lama here and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So I pick up some pairs which might create some good opportunities. However, we have to keep in mind that we have summertime, so definitely the market will be slower. July is still more or less okay to trade. In August, I completely do not trade. I even don't check the charts, so I will not record any forecast at all. I'm not so sure how it will be in next week because if market will not move, then of course I will not prepare the video. So keep in mind about that. I might be I might be silent for a while, but definitely I will get back in September when everything should get back to normal as always. But there is some volatility, so let's take a look for pairs which I prepared. And the first one is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. As you can see on the weekly chart, is pushing down, which is giving us this retracement which we discussed about previously. First target is of course 36 CMA. Then we will be looking for the next area of the support together with the trend line, which is here. So it's a little bit far away right now. But let's take a look for support zone. And as you can see, support zone will be around this level here. Okay, so those are the next point of interest of the weekly chart. Of course, if price reject the 36, then of course bounce, and we will be looking again for price to reach the previous top. So as you can see, daily chart is pushing down. Now we can only what we can only do is to wait for the retracement for the swing traders, of course. Wait for the retracement on the day to the daily trend line, daily 36, short scenarios, target this, target that. But because price is pointing down, you can still do right now day trading. But as you can see, 4-hour chart also didn't retrace at all. It's just pushing lower. So only some setups on the 1-hour chart. As you can see, those 1 to 3s you could mix with the 1-hour time frame. And we also now you can wait for this, and then you look for setups. Of course, keep in mind that this is late. So you have to lower the risk. I personally would like to wait for the bigger retracement on the daily, then look for short scenarios. If price reach this area, there is also small zone here. As you can see with the previous bottoms, with the previous tops, we just marked the 36 EMA area. But if price reach this zone and will stop and decide to, for example, retrace, then you can look for long entries against the main direction and target this area here. Aussie dollar, US dollar reached 36 CMA. We are also around the support zone here, as you can see. The lowest point of this support zone, I would say it's around this level, the previous spike here. So there's still some room to go. The next level of the support will be down here. So now what we can have on this pair, or the retracement and the 36 EMA retracement is good enough, and the price will try to push up maybe to the previous tops, or we'll have another maybe try to retest the bottom and maybe then this, or of course if price continues to push lower, we'll have the next level. About the trend line on the weekly chart, nothing clear. We have only this, to be honest. I didn't see this before. But it looks quite interesting. We have those 3 touches, so yeah, but it's still like we have connect this, we have connect that. Well, now we connect this because price reacted, as you can see. So there is no like stop or breakout, but there was this white candle. So this is what we have. Let me just delete this line so it will be easier. Daily chart is something which is quite interesting. Because no, it's pointing down daily chart, definitely. As you can see, price stopped here, then we had the reaction, and like I said, maybe we'll have another push to the bottom, or even lower, or even price will create a higher low, and then, for example, create this. Because weekly chart is still pointing up. For me, it's a little bit too early to jump in on the lower time frames to go long, so I need to see confirmation. Next level of the daily chart will be here, and of course our tops in case if price decide to go higher. If we look for the lower time frames, this is our 2 to 3 line, and this will be also like a 4-hour chart trend line, as you can see. So you can also change the angle. So what, as you can see, price is making currently setup to go and buy this. Okay, for me this is a little bit too aggressive because daily chart is still strongly pointing down, and we are still below the daily 36 CMA. So I would really like to see the next setup as a confirmation, maybe even with this trend line. For example, this could be for me better option. Aggressively, you can try this out, but like I said, this is early and aggressive entry. So this is the first thing. You can also try this out on the lower time frames, okay? Because maybe price will decide to go a little bit higher and then, for example, make that. Yes, we will see. Short scenarios, I would wait for this trend line breakout and then aim this. So for me right now, this like if I have to mark this area is like something which I need to see where price decide to go. Okay, or longs or short scenarios. Like I said, the day traders, scalpers are still okay to trade. For example, if you have breakout of this, you can look for longs, target previous stops. Price is making short 1 to 3. So if price continues to go down, you can take aggressive entries, target previous bottom, and then if price decide to break this, this is your next level. Okay, so for this is for the day trading and scalping. Swing traders still have to wait. CADJPY, as you can see, weekly chart is strongly reacting around the 36 CMA. We can draw this trend line. We have the resistance and we have the previous stop up here. Strong, very strong reaction right now. Those are the levels where price might to go. If we look for daily chart, we will see that the trend line was broken. So I was looking for setups, to be honest, last week. So I was looking for the retracement. No retracement happened, but we can still get one maybe next week. So whenever price decide to retrace to the 36, the trend line, then you can look for buy scenarios. Also, even on the 4-hour chart, but I would say low risk because daily chart already moved a little bit. But even if you get the 4-hour chart retracement, it can be combinations with the daily 1 to 3. But definitely, I would to jump in. I would wait for this retracement. Long scenarios, 4-hour chart, lower time frame combinations are okay. If there is no retracement, because this is also a scenario, then of course you can wait for retracements back to the 36 CMA, and then if you get, let's say, price will struggle here after breakout, lower time frames, 1 minute, 5-minute entries, always previous stop is a target, and then of course you have long-term targets from the higher time frames. I wouldn't sell this, however, if you are again very aggressive, breakout of this trend line, some setups below, then target 36 CMA, then target the trend line, because we are still in the uptrend. Okay, still keep in mind that everything is pointing up here, so taking sells against the weekly, daily, 4-hour chart is quite aggressive option. Okay, I prefer to take trades against the main direction when the price is, for example, reaching major resistance levels. Then we can expect some reactions around those levels. Okay, but of course there is an option because there is enough room, enough space. GPN, after period of small range, is still continue to go up. If we look for the monthly chart, there is still room to go. Okay, so we have around 3,000 pips of possible up move for this pair. We will see. Right now, price broke this area of range here, or wedge, whatever we call it. Yes, we had this. Price broke it. Next level of the resistance. Well, we have to go back a little bit. So as you can see, this was strong resistance here where what price broke, and the next one will be around this area here. So this, so somewhere in the middle we will have this. Okay, so you see that there is room to go for this pair. Still, we have another 350 pips maybe. So we see this was our breakout. There was a setup on the 4-hour chart if someone would like to trade this as a day trading. Here I was looking for the retracement to the 36 to take it on the 4-hour chart. Didn't happen. Here you have opportunities to combine this with lower time frames. Okay, and now price is giving you another opportunity for late long entries. But let's focus on the daily first. Like I said, we have this wedge, price broke it. So now, if you want to be conservative, you have to wait for retracement on the daily, ideally 36 CMA, no trend line here. Yes, because the trend line is here below the 36. So now we will just use the 36. Then if you have daily long 1 to 3, you can look for longs, target, previous stop. So this is the first conservative option, and this will be opportunity for the swing traders, day traders, scalpers, lower time frames. For our chart to the tree line. Yes, it's a little bit too early yet. So if price, let's say, breaks, false breakout, and then start to push up long scenarios, target previous stop, you have the next level as a target. Right now, no, I'm not great fan to take short entries here. But if you are really a scalper, 1-hour chart is pointing to sell. Yes, we have trend line. So previous bottom plus this trend line is your target. It's okay. If you are interested in sells, I would wait at least for this trend line breakout on the 4-hour chart and then sell it and target the daily 36 CMA. As I said, not this. There is still chance, but for me, definitely too aggressive. If price, of course, continues to go lower but won't break this, will spike, starts to break this line, of course, long scenarios. Also from here, long scenarios will be better to get this situation than that. But of course, market will do whatever it wants, so we have to just get used to that. Okay, so we can just buy it here or sell it here. USDN, because I had the request of this pair, around the last top, still, as you can see, still sitting, fighting, spiking, weekly trend line. So if the reaction happens, target the weekly 36 CMA with the trend line. Okay, of course we don't have highs, I think so, I don't remember. I think no, this is like historical also. So yes, so we will see what will happen. Of course, everything is still pointing up. Daily, you see this this fight right now. So for me, there is not much. There is like a highest point. On the lower time frames, we will find we have this trend line here on the daily, but it's with the 36 CMA, so I don't have to draw it. I will just use the 36. In case if price decide to go a little bit lower, there is still support. Basically, this is not good pair for me to trade because my targets are not so clear. And if you go to lower time frames, you will see that price currently is struggling a lot between those two levels. So if price, for example, breaks, you also have this resistance here. So too many things right now. As you can see, we also have support here. So that's why I'm not great fan of this pair. Of course, there is an only option to look for the lower time frame. So if price breaks this, target previous stop. If price breaks this trend line, you have the support zone. Then if price breaks this support, you have daily 36 CMA around this area. Okay, this area is daily 36, where price still might react and push higher. I have too many lines right now, so but okay, let me just draw that. So this is our daily 36. Yeah, so basically only day trading, scalping. You have the targets, so it's really up to you if you want to trade this. I personally like to stay away. Right now, I just really draw too many lines. Yes, but I would like that price clarify itself a little bit to see, of course, if price reaches the resistance and there is no breakout, but there is reaction, you can try to sell this as a bounce, and then you have also next levels. Gold is the last one, still pushed lower to the previous bottoms, as you can see. Of course, if you look for the weekly chart, the next level of the support is lower. Currently price stopped on this. Of course, we discussed that there might be a stop. The lowest point of this area is here. So currently price is sitting on the previous bottoms. But for me, this whole area is equal, and if we have breakout of this, then we have next higher time frame stop around this zone. In between, we can find something smaller here on the daily chart, maybe as a stop, as a retracement. The question is, of course, if price really wants to go down. We have this daily trend line. So whenever price starts to retrace, yes, so what can happen? If price starts to retrace, there is small area of the resistance, trend line 36, short scenarios, target this. Okay, so this is if you still want to trade with the main direction, which is short, this is what you can do. Of course, you can still look for long scenarios to target this area. Okay, how to do it? We have to go to lower time frames, find the trend line. This is the volatility line which we have, and whenever price starts to break this line, you can look for possible long scenarios. Yes, and then target this daily 36 CMA with the daily trend line together with this resistance zone. So day trading to trade against the main direction here, and still shorts are in favor. So if price retrace to the 36 and the line and won't break this, but still decide to go down, you can still sell it. However, as you can see, price already reacted around this area. So the question is, if we still have another push to the bottom. Okay, but at least you know where we are, what to do. Of course, price can make this, will bounce, maybe we'll make this, maybe play around, and we'll have breakouts. Okay, or we'll just go up, react, then push lower and maybe even lower, or this is enough, and then price will maybe stop and then starts to break and continue to the top. So those are possible scenarios, of course. So it's up to you really how you want to handle this when the things happen. But it's good to have idea where price might to go, where price might to react. So it's much easier to trade. And then what we do, we just wait for the scenarios to happen, and then we take action. So guys, thanks a lot. Wish you all great week, and we hear soon. Bye.